So the fat boys there they have basically RPGs in their chests.
Why?
Because I don't know. This is basically a glorified tech demo. Okay, they just put in shit for the sake of it.
Do you not understand how recoil works?
Absolutely not.
How did you load them up through the back entrance?
I don't want to even imagine how that started.
Hang on.
Eat them, obviously.
It looks like
Yeah, I presume eating. Like that's my best guess. But again, that's a conceit. Like maybe they just like generate them in their fucking bodies or some other nonsense like that.
This is back in the time when genetic engineering was could literally destroy the laws of physics.
Yep. That's pretty much how it goes. It was very unrestricted at that time, and now now that we've applied the laws of thermodynamics to genetic engineering, everything is a lot more normalized now.
We had to stop Dr. Krieger, before we could. He was the only one that refused to obey the laws of thermodynamics.
Yeah, that did cause ruptions in the scientific community for a while. Like there was a time where he was working on a project and he just decided to deny gravity and he just started floating everywhere.
Like that, the U.S. senator. They were like, why can't we just make pi equal to 3? And they were like, well, the laws of mathematics. It was like, no. We can repeal any laws that are getting in your way.
Including math itself? That's impossible.
Let's just change Planck's constant.
You want to change H? Aaron, are you crazy?
Put it in
What other letters of the alphabet do you want to change now?
You abolish K. I've never liked K.
Why? What have you got against K?
I don't know. I just feel like C does everything K does and more.
Maybe.
Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab, yeah, that's true. It wouldn't. The branding would kind of go off. I like that this is the only example of K's being better than the C's.
That's because they exclusively didn't use the C where the C would have been appropriate.
Yeah. What would Kevin? Like, if you get rid of K, then he's just gonna be called Seven, and that's just not gonna work.
Or hear me out. We could just get rid of that abysmal name.
Okay, what would Keith then? It'd be the same thing. C.
What about night?
Yeah, it'd be just called Tonight. Yeah.
It would just be nice. You could drop the K. In fact, I'm not even saying you should replace K with C. I'm saying you should just abolish K.
Well, see, this is what happens when you make crazy ideas like this, Adam. You don't think through about the consequences of it. You know, what happens if we do get rid of K? You know, what sort of chaos would this lead to the English language?
None. Quite literally, it's a vestigial letter that was carried over from Old Germanic.
True.
Looks like they blew the tunnel entrance.
And this is the important lesson of an errand save point.
I've
Don't.
got one for you. Kite.
Yeah.
It would be sight.
That's a good point, actually.
Need a
Kite
kite.
would be sight. And maybe if more people would cite their sources instead of flying their sites, we'd be better positioned.
Get it through context.
Oh my god, that was a fucking stretch and a half. I appreciate it though, don't get me wrong, but...
To Sontext, you mean? Yeah, I know. I can't think of anywhere where a word, could be worn in a way that wears out its welcome.
Aaron, now look what you fucking started, right? You get rid of Planck's constant and now everything alphabetic is ruined.
Oh no, wait, yeah, Planck's constant. Let's keep that.
Yeah, okay, grand. Agreed. I love as well that like this conversation has been so nerdy about one particular thing that everyone's going, what the fuck are these idiots on about?
Can't talk
No,
about
the
the gay.
linguistic nerds are all saying, Adam, you're a fucking idiot.
And then all the chemists are going like, dude, what are you talking about?
We haven't even discussed chemistry.
No, that's true.
We just said we'd remove one of the universal constants.
What about K?
Okay, I agree with you.
Right, now that we're stopped, like, eliminating letters from the alphabet. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to play a wild card. I'm getting rid of Q.
Yeah.
Let's eliminate Wales.
Whale?
Yeah, Wales. You gotta do something.
I think this board meeting has gone so bad. It's like, okay, we just need to eliminate something. What do we do? We just need to mention something in the minutes so that this meeting was productive.
In the minutes. Can we eliminate meeting minutes? Because I'll be honest with you, I haven't been taking notes.
Oh. Well, then I think that's fair then.
Could have been an email.
Yeah.
This meeting could have been an email. In fact, John, think we do all of our recordings through email in the future.
It would, but it's a bitch to edit in. Like, I have to get like all of your emails to transcribe them. Like,
dear sir, please stop sending me emails. Respectfully.
as per my last email.
As per my last email, is the business way of saying fuck you.
It's
Circling back to my previous point.
As mentioned previously.
Yes.
I love reading passive aggressive emails at work. There's nothing that just fills your heart up more than that.
I'm trying to think, what was that Twitter account that did that very well? Very British Problems, wasn't it? Just like writing regards instead of kind regards to reflect how absolutely livid that you are.
Oh yeah, no, I do that.
When's the last time you read kind regards in an email, Adam?
No, I do write kind regards quite often, but that's usually my introductory email.
Ah, I see. That's when you're trying to be nice.
That's for someone I genuinely like, and I'll make sure to CC the people that I only send regards to in that email, so they can see how I sign off to people that I actually respect.
I like it. I like it.
I don't think I've ever used kind regards.
I don't think I've ever used email.
Just regard.
Warm regards.
Just regard.
Best wishes.
Nah.
Many thanks with.
Thanks, pet.
Just signed with my name. There's
No, goodbye.
No goodbye.
No goodbyes, Aaron.
Does it go?
Oh, you don't know.
Aaron signs off all of his emails with no goodbyes, just vibes.
I thought you were saying you type no goodbye just to finalize the sentence.
No goodbye.
There will be no reply to this email.
I will no longer be responding to queries.
No goodbye.
That's why Aaron is workload is just so good. Just no one approaches him. Just like, hey Aaron, can you do this report for Monday? No goodbyes. He's like, all right.
Dear
thanks.
Aaron,
Thanks.
could we get an update on the business estimate of your work? Reply: no goodbye.
Yeah, I'm trying to think that Aaron does actually work here. He's just an automated response. I think you asked him how his cat was this morning. He said no goodbye.
Dead, goodbye.
He's actually set up two proxy accounts that just email each other back and forth to fill up the company's servers.
Make him look more popular.
I mean, he's got a great closing rate. Like, he never seems to do anything, but he closes out all of his projects really well. Really
He has
efficiently.
he has 100% perfect record of closing out projects. Yes, he's closed out one project.
No goodbye.
No, we're signing off the video as that. That's our new outro for Madness in for the rest of the year. No goodbye.
Can I just ask one more thing?
No goodbye. Oh yes, Adam, you may have the floor. What would you like to ask?
I mean, when you want to send an email, like to start a chain and ask a question, what do you say?
Yeah, I'll just write regards.
Right, this'll do.
No, when you start an email, like
Wait, you don't type anything in the email. You just send regards. Hope to get back.
yeah, you like. Aaron actually is has a skill in writing his emails backwards. He starts off with the outro, puts the middle in the middle, and then the outro is the intro.
Now you say that. I knew a guy who was when he was applying for his PhD was writing to the professor, and he was like, "Dear Professor so and so, I believe I would be," and his computer froze, but he had the regards in his name already written as a sign off, and so he just started mashing his keyboard because his computer had frozen. He accidentally sent the email, so it just said, "Dear Professor so and so, I believe." Regards.
So his email basically sounded like a YouTube poop. That's actually fantastic. I love that.
But the fact that he had his sign off filled in made it seem like he did it intentionally, which is beautiful.
And just out of curiosity, did he get the post or?
He did.
Excellent.
The professor goodbye.
The professor going, "I like your style, kid. You talk as much technobabble as I do."
Technobabble. Wow, where are we now?
We are actually in the temple.
Oh, great. Sorry, I couldn't realize that. What fucking temple are we in?
This is basically where we're out looking for a data pad, and from one of the colleagues of our contact in the Krieger Corporation.
This I think to look at whenever I'm looking for a PDA is in an ancient temple.
Well, this is apparently where it was last seen or last located. So basically, we need that then to take down the satellites once and for all, and then get on with our whole nuke making process.
Okay, I think a gorilla might have just raped you.
Well, what one of the subspecies of genetically modified creatures are basically these kind of like these invisible enemies. They just have stealth. So
we have predators.
Yeah, they're predators. Yeah, exactly, and they will actually just murder you. They all have submachine guns as well for some weird reason. But
that's really fucking with the laws of physics.
Yeah, here you are now.
Well, at least they gave them boots.
Again, it is very much a case that these were once like actual people, actual soldiers, and they've
genetic modification to their boots invisible.
Yes, they've got fancy feet now.
They're equipped with glass weaponry.
They are the Malachite soldiers.
Kind regards.
No goodbye. Uh-oh.
It was nice of him to wait for you to reload there.
Yeah, the shotgun thankfully does stun lock him if you hit him in the chest or in the head. So they are actually quite awkward enemies if you don't have a shotgun, because an assault rifle just isn't enough.
Is this just their natural habitat?
I couldn't actually tell you why they're in the ruins here. I think it's because they made a whole lot of levels and just like decided to fix the rest of it in post.
Okay.
Now these ones here are the kind of the more basic of the freak enemies. These are the Trigens.
What is this stuff? My lungs are on fire.
Stop breathing it.
Clear
Yeah.
nerve agent. You can destroy the containers to disperse the gas, but don't get near the fumes.
It's a nerve agent. You're dead already.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, not Jack Carver. He's the toughest bit of fucking steak in the house.
I like how he had to breathe it in for them to say, "Oh yeah, stay clear of that stuff."
Yeah. Yeah, so the informant we have here is a guy called Doyle. He's basically one of the scientists on staff who was he's been turned by the CIA and is guiding us along the way since the start of the game, basically.
Aye. So he worked with Krieger.
He is currently in the Krieger Corporation. He's basically a double agent. He's basically been turned. He's a double agent.
Still on payroll.
Still on payroll, yep.
He's going to get sued when this is over for breach of confidentiality.
I think being sued is the least of his concerns right now, because otherwise, if he's found, he'll be fucking beheaded or turned into a super soldier. And honestly, at this stage, I don't know which one is worse.
You say that, but like, I've worked in many American corporations where they just don't have that power.
That's true. In fact, eventually you could get fired by just saying regards in an email.
Yeah. Or K regards. That one really pisses me off because that's like assuming a level of familiarity.
Hmm. Okay, thanks, bye.
I think it was nothing as a gorilla walks towards you.
Why do
They have different fingers.
Well, like I said, these are the ones that actually were primates initially before they were genetically modified. So that's why
do they have different numbers of fingers?
I don't know. I guess it's just the quirk of the engineering. I guess it's like, oh look, they grew extra fingers. Who knew?
Less finger.
Yeah.
We had to take the finger off there to put it somewhere else.
Guess where?
Well, they needed something to act as an organic trigger for the rocket launcher chest.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's just like, well, we need to just like make one of the consequences of all the modifying is that they've lost fingers. It's like, well, we need triggers eventually, so you know that works out.
But on the plus side, you know, we've been giving thalidomide to their mothers, so you know it's been helping with the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Now what?
Right. Here are the coordinates.
And then we found the informant with the PDA and the bomb, so we can get the fuck out of here.
Why is he giving you a bomb?
Because there's basically some rubble to clear to get out of it. So
he knew.
Oh, he knew. He was going back for it, and then he got murdered.
Are you saying that he took his own life?
I get the feeling he was killed.
Can't handle the guilt, eh?
Like all scientists. Indeed, the questions we'll be asking here is, what has science done?
I noticed shooting these guys in the head is their weakness.
Yes, like most people.
I love that one. Like, his heart is his weakness. Oh, come on, mate. You know, you think of the children. No, I mean, like, physically stab him in the heart.
So yeah, this is a bit of a maze, essentially. So, like, what would you rather, basically, deal with, like, a lot more hazmats, or basically a war zone between the two?
I'd rather walk through the nerve agent.
Well, good, because that's what I did there.
Oh, thank God.
And then a horrible save point, so I'm fucked.
Yeah, but like in 5 to 10 years' time, you're just going to die of the cancer, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We don't hear from Jack Carver since, so he is presumed dead from natural causes. In fairness, he's had so many bullets in him, like the actual metals have probably killed him at that stage.
That guy did just tell you to eat lead, so.
Okay, Doyle.
Yep, and Jack seems dumb enough to actually do it.
Here are the coordinates for the mobile uplink.
Aaron, you were in Belgium for a while. Is that what this looks like?
No.
Okay. No goodbye.
That's where you learned it from. All Belgians will sign off their emails as with no goodbyes. Famously tactless country.
I mean, it's very sweet when you think about it, because it's just basically saying to your friend, we won't say goodbye to each other.
Yeah. It's not goodbye, it's just au revoir.
Au revoir means goodbye.
Oh.
Salut or a bientôt. Or if you want to see the person again, au revoir is the definitive goodbye.
It's a French way of going, regards.
It's the French way of going, fuck off and don't come back.
What is the French variant of bye? That seems like a bientôt to me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Not an expert, of course, in dialects, but I presume French. The French will also need it. Will have a requirement for a blah 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 blah.
Well, I mean, like the Italians have chow, 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 chow.
Oh well, they got that first then in that case. I don't know as well, by the way, that the nerve agent is so strong that it actually melts our armor.
I mean, your armor is made out of nerves.
No, it's made out of Kevlar.
What?
Do you think like armor in this game is just a state of mind?
Then all those bulletproof vests I gave to the to the LAPD. Oh God, the children!
Yep. You've only got this. You really have only yourself to blame there, pal.
You keep mixing up nerves and Kevlar.
You really only made that mistake once. Remarkably, you made it like 4 times.
Nerves of Kevlar.
Nerves of Kevlar.
That was my nerve agent.
Now look what you've done. I have to use up my shotgun ammo now. Thanks. Take it.
I'm assuming that the only thing you're taking out of these health kits in such a short amount of time is the morphine injection, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Like we don't have enough time to bandage ourselves up here, so it literally is just like drug for the gills, hope for the best.
Meth.
If it's left there, I wouldn't say no to it. Like you see the fucking things he has to deal with here. I mean, meth would help at least in some way.
Didn't they give meth to the guys in World War II?
I thought it was ketamine they gave them, no?
I thought it was cat.
Yeah, it was ketamine, I think. Because it was treated as a tranquilizer, but like it was just a stronger one because it worked on horses.
I mean, let's look it up.
To Google.
World War II meth. Huh. So it was prevalent in Nazi Germany.
Oh.
So Aaron, which side were you on in the war?
This will come up in the test.
No goodbye.
Jean Adrien.
Aaron has left the call.
Aaron has been activated.
Here, Aaron.
No goodbyes has actually been his trigger word. He activates as a sleeper agent. I do like that one of the hazmats are just like politely waiting for someone to come in so we can use the Gatling gun. He's just so excited to use it. It's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Can I just say, like, a mental image popped into my head. I'm imagining all these guys running around with the hazmats going, oh god, gotta contain the area. Oh god, the nerve agents, listen, you're just walking around like a Hawaiian shirt with the gun out.
It's like, which any of you science assholes want to get torched first?
Look at these goons in their hazmat suits. The only thing I need for protection is a shotgun. What do you mean stage 4 lymphoma?
I can't even spell stage. So yes, my strategy here is just to let the war play out outside and just pick the bones. But in order to do that, right? So this is me known this after a couple of attempts. In order to do that, you have to actually like fire one shot and basically let the hazmats deal with the damage, and then hook off, deal with the hazmats in the other corner, and then basically pick off who's left from the combat.